Around the corner, my dad is smoking a joint. A joint made of weed that was not mine. No offense. He introduced me to this guy because the guy thought he was a better Halo player than I was. And I went over to his house to 1v1 him chat, and I won. And we became friends afterwards. And he would actually become one of my very good friends throughout high school. But it was his older brother who introduced us. And it was my first time. The motherfucker thought it would be cool to make my first time a gravity bong. I don't know if you guys have ever used a gravity bong before, but you basically have to inhale it the way that it works. Grab your face.
I'm testing this since I'm dumb and not sure if the last one showed up or if I'm truly Bunny's Moon 2D UMB Moon 2 FBLS.
Thank you very much. So it was a gravity bong. And it was a beautiful day, chat. Beautiful Florida day. It was fall. So of course it was like 80 degrees. And me, I've said this before, but I didn't quite understand the concept of inhaling for a long time after starting to smoke weed. The only times I ever got actually stoned were when I used like a gravity bong or a regular bong because of the way that I smoked it. I went down really fast in the gravity bong, and it would just basically force me to inhale by virtue of the way it works. But like pipes and all that other shit never worked for me. So my first time, I actually got baked. And I think I coughed for like 15 minutes straight after that first rip. I thought I was the coolest motherfucker on the planet, right? And this is pretty haha chat. But okay, keep in mind I was about 16, just turned 16. Used the 3-gallon bucket and half a 2-liter Pepsi as a gravity bong. That's what we did. That's what we did. That's what our gravity bongs look like.
Nobody does it better. You will get high off any amount if you're new and smoke right.
No. You need to inhale. And a lot of people don't know this. So I'm just gonna tell you, my man. But it needs to hurt when you inhale. Otherwise you're not doing it right. And it sounds weird. You know, most of you are like, huh, well, that's obvious. It wasn't obvious to me, chat. It's probably not obvious to him. Maybe. It sounds like he's never smoked before. Anyway. Onto the haha part, chat. The episode of Family Guy where Stewie saying Rocket Man had just come out, and I was obsessed with it, right? Because I was 16, Family Guy, funny stuff, chat. Now, not so much. But he had a dock, or his neighborhood had a dock that went out to the St. John's River, chat. And we sang a duet of Rocket Man on the way to his dock. And hung out there for a couple hours before going back to his house to play more Halo 2. Apostle! Thanks for subbing, my man. Still elevator music? Yeah. That's it. Pretty haha chat. Good episode, that was alright. If your lungs are burning, your head will start turning. There you go. Liking Family 10 years ago when it was good? Basically. Hold action, Mike. I did see that, actually.
Did you see this Mercy Witch cosplay on Reddit? Orgasm.
I did. You never smoked anything you're already 20? No, that's fine, man. Seriously.
Hoop, hoop.
Thank you, mate. And bold action, Mike, thank you. Don't feel bad, Chad, if you've never smoked weed or anything like that. You're not missing much. Take this from someone who smoked every day for many, many years. It doesn't matter. Spend your time doing more constructive things, I would say. And if you smoke weed currently, if you can afford to do it, if it's a relaxation thing for you, I don't give a shit if you smoke. I'm just saying, don't feel pressured to do it just because you've never done it before. What's the name of the song, Mango Bay? Do you have an Instagram? No. Some people think they get high, but it's really just a placebo effect making them high. Yeah, exactly, which is why I told that guy to inhale and make his lungs burn, so he actually got baked. What's the best joke you've got? Your sex life? I don't know mine. It's mine, chat. Weed makes me anxious and paranoid. It does for me too, and that's why I don't smoke anymore. Weed makes me throw up, feels bad, man. I had a friend who did it. Holy shit. First movie you ever watched Baked? I don't remember. Definitely helps with insomnia at night. Yo, chat, I don't give a shit if you smoke weed, man. I'm just saying. Don't waste your money on it. Hey, yo! Failed the semester of college when I was heavy smoking, that's why I don't need more. Same? I'm ready. True stoner answer. Have you ever watched Chef? Haha. Filthy Frank and such good stuff. First cake you ever baked while being baked? I've never baked a cake in my life. What if we smoke PCP though? Good luck. The only way I can enjoy the stream is when I'm baked. That's cool, man. Hopefully that doesn't translate to other things in your life. Otherwise, I would recommend potentially reevaluating. Yo, life. Burp. Ever spoke with family? Oh, that's a good story too. All right, the same guy I was just talking about, the Halo guy. I was hanging out at his house one day. We were getting super baked, and I had finally bagged my first GF chat. We got down and dirty. I was on top of the world, 17 years old, smocking the wed, watching fucking Scrubs in his smoked out room. And all of a sudden, I just got on a cell phone. I get a call from my mom, who tells me to come home right away. So, at that point, she did not sound very happy. So I knew I knew that I was busted as shit, man. Got him. So, got my friend to drive me home because I didn't have a car at that point. Bap. It was the longest drive of my life, chat. At that point in time, I knew I was done. At that point, my parents didn't know it. Well, they had never confronted me about it. Skirt. Never sleeps thing for something, my man. They never confronted me about it, right? Whoa. Okay. Did I still smoke weed? No. She found the condom? Lol. We got there 20 minutes later. Mom, all my drug stuff was on the dining room table. And I was like, well, I was right. Because she didn't tell me why I had been recalled to my house. And I got there, all of it was on the dining room table. As soon as I walked into my house, I was donezo. All my drug stuff. How old was I in the story? 17. So, I sat down. I basically thought it was the end of the world, because I never talked to my parents about that kind of stuff. Ever. Hang on. You bitch! I sit down in the kitchen, and our kitchen overlooked the living room, but the angle I was at, I couldn't see the living room. And started getting lectured by my mom. All that good stuff. She's like, why didn't you tell us you're smoking weed? You know, who you hanging out with now? So on and so forth. And I told them. And then my dad called me. He was in the living room. I turned the corner. My dad, chat. He was in the Navy. 21 years. I still work for the government at this point. Free morphine.
Thanks for doing what you do, my man.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for resubbing. He's a Navy vet, chat. Conservative. Conservative man. Around the corner, My dad is smoking a joint. A joint made of weed that was not mine. Imagine my surprise, chat. I knew it wasn't my weed, chat, because at that point in time, I did not buy weed. Okay. So, at this point, 17-year-old me is pretty flabbergasted. Oh, God, you fucking...
I knew that he had to shut me down.
Bitch.
I don't mind. I just don't want to sound stupid on stream.
Smoke the weak shit, son. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Anyway, I go into the living room. I sit down on the couch. He's in his recliner, getting baked. My little brother's right next to him, getting baked. Yeah. Oh. And I ask him, what are you doing? They have two McCrees? What?
I almost feel something.
He spent the rest of the night telling me drug stories about it. I mean, he lived in Detroit, chat. In the 70s, in the 80s. Actually, no, not the 80s, but 70s and 60s. I'm dead. Not like this. Oh, fuck.
I got you, Moonmoon.
Thank you, man. That's basically a chat. That's the story of how I found out that my parents did a lot of drugs when they were younger. Nope. Well, my 26. That was 10 years ago, basically. That's a fucking Reaper. No, Dad! Stop it! No! Tell us the mushroom story, please. I only did mushrooms once in my life, chat. And it was in Pungo, Virginia. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Pungo. There's at least probably one of you guys who have been to Pungo. It's a rural area. Someone did the moon spider emote for me. Why did my mom freak out? Because they baited me, chat. They wanted me to feel really bad. And they're like, haha, surprise, we're smoking weed. And basically, that was it. Live near Pungo, really? Day Reaper. We probably drove down the same road as my man.
Hey man, Moon to HEY.
Hey, dude. Thanks for the free sub. Where's the moisty?
No one can hide from
A legend falls. You been there? Was he still in the Navy? No. But he was still getting drug tested. He didn't get fired or anything like that. He did it very careful about it, I guess. I'm dead if I do this. What? What? He's a god if he passed the drug test. Well, he didn't get drug tested at the time. He like timed it. He timed it so that, you know, he'd just been drug tested basically. They're like, son, have you done drugs without us? How could you? And like that basically started a relationship with my mom, where I would buy my mom weed basically, because she didn't have a job. Aw, shit. And then aw, man. Fake? No, this is 100% true, my man. I would pick her up weed, and the deal was that she would let me take some of it, basically, because I didn't have any money, because I didn't have a fucking job. Seems like it was cool. Well, I mean, it wasn't healthy. You smoke with your mom? Yeah. We used to, because at home, there were times that I did have my own weed chat. We would use a gravity ball. My mom had never used one. We always make her use one. It was funny. Now that I buy weed, my friends did. First sex story? No thanks, chat. We'll pass on that. Life sounds crazy? No. What age did you stop smoking? 21, I think. Gravity bong, yeah. Pressuring mom. Well, it's just what we're... And, we didn't make her do it. It was more like... That's what my little brother and I were using at the time. And she would come in while we were doing it and be like, you know, let me try. And then, you know, it was whatever. She smoked cigarettes for many years, so it was a little worrying. Because she would have coughing fits after using it and stuff. Have you ever greened out really bad? Well, that's what made me stop smoking. Well, I stopped because I had anxiety. Super anxiety. Tell us about your theater experience in high school. I was never in drama. What up, the round box? Bong fucks you up way more, though. But she got wrecked? She did get wrecked. How old is your little brother? He's 1 year younger than I am. Is my mom's peanut tag mom? No. If you ever visit the home and rip one with your family? Nope. I don't smoke weed anymore, chat. I can't do it. Hey, dude. Mook has too.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Have you ever smoked with a fan from Legal State? Once again, I will never smoke weed ever again in my life. 100% never again.